It's a $1,500 investment. Turns into $29,500. Hey everybody, it's Grant, and today we are going to be going and doing another Pokemon drug deal, okay? So we are heading to the Golden Nugget, where I have had a friend of mine from Utah fly all the way down here without any deposit or anything. And he's bringing us probably the coolest surprise we have had on this channel yet. Actually, the absolute coolest thing we've done on this channel yet. So let's get into it. All right, so here we are in the actual Golden Nugget Casino, Lake Charles, and we're about to go do the deal. Room service.
Hope it's my drink.
So I am here in Lake Charles, Louisiana, where my good friend Jeremy and we haven't known each other very long, but I feel like we've hit it off pretty good.
2 days,
yeah. He likes Pokemon. I like Pokemon. He likes, you know, collecting and money and things, so it works out. And so he flew all the way down from Utah and didn't even have a deposit. Didn't really. He wasn't even sure if I was real at this point. So, you know, do you want to tell him about how you collect and why and what your collection is?
It's actually pretty crazy because I've obviously been collecting since I was probably like 5 years old. This collection randomly purchased 6-7 years ago.
Awesome.
And I bought them for about $500 each box.
Each.
Here's the bad thing is I bought about 12 of them and opened up almost all of them.
You did. Yeah. And you had some first editions in there too.
Yeah.
So I have been begging him to tell me what he actually paid for each box. So how do you feel now that when you're able to sell these things from $500 a box, and did you get the first editions for the same price? Please say yes.
I probably only paid about a couple $100 more for them. Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. So Jonathan is off to the side of me, and you've seen Jonathan in my videos, and he is literally freaking out that is the case. So absolutely love it. So I was telling Jeremy, he didn't know me. So I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter what you paid. But now that you know me, you're like, all right, I'll tell you the dang answer. But how awesome is that? Okay, look. I don't know about we're going to do a video that's going to be pretty cool, and I don't want to spoil the title, but it would be like Pokemon versus silver or something like that, like the weight and how things appreciate. How's it feel? Like from $500 to $10,000 almost a box.
I mean, when we were doing this transaction, I almost didn't believe it because...
Isn't it neat?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane. I wish I could keep them a little bit longer,
sure. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, me buying them to either unbox them for you guys or to keep them forever, I mean, the hype has gotten higher too. So there is risk between him going, well, maybe it's time to sell them, and me going, maybe it's time to buy them. You just never really know. And only time will tell. So the good news is we'll have this on video. So you ready to show him what you got?
Let's do it.
Carefully, right?
Okay, so that's one of the boxes.
The rocket box.
There's another box there.
I'm assuming this is Jim.
It's gonna be super dramatic. Open these because I've used a lot of bubble wrap and.
You have not been as harsh as the last guys.
So I did see the box that you just sent me.
Dude, it was a little beat up. Yeah. But I mean, you know, but it was still yours. Like you told me, you're like, dude, these are super pristine. So the guy that you bought them from, was it just?
Honestly, at the time they were just random eBay.
Just random eBay sale. Okay, so when there was one person's collection.
They were. A lot. He had sold probably almost 100 boxes at that point. He was a legit seller on eBay, and like I said, a couple of these boxes only were like $400 or $500.
So, here's the thing: in the event, and we'll say this, in the event, and I think you can be attest to this, in the event that Pokemon takes a dip after the Logan Paul videos, after smaller YouTubers like me having fun, because during Pokemon Go, we had light up tennis shoes. Why am I not wearing a Pokemon? I am so sorry out there. Okay, here's the thing. But by doing this, if Pokemon takes a dip and things go back down to maybe not from $10,000 a box or $8,000 a box or $20,000, but nonetheless $200,000 and $300,000 for the ultimate boxes. But shadowless first editions. But in the event these go down to $2,000, are you going to take the gamble, or are you going to say, I was right, those weren't worth it? You never know. And that's why we do these things. And we bring you all of our wins and our losses to see how we did. So this was This was your pull. Let me go ahead and it's all Monopoly money. I hope that's okay. It's all prop money in my. He's really concerned at this point. He's like, I flew from Utah for this crazy person.
Get the jet ready.
Fuel the jet. That's at 1 million subscribers. So let's see. There's somewhere around that. Hold on. It's been bouncing around. We've been talking. Just make sure. Yep, I'm officially broke. Okay. So, and of course, he'll absolutely be able to count this in a second. Move my little bands. I'm a little OCDC, even though that's so terrible. But we're in YouTube land, so. All right, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And what was our total?
29.5.
Oh, I'm a little short. Oh. So then, I need 500 more. So we got 1, 2,
I mean, you could throw it in
3,
tip.
4. I did the extra night. 5. Is that right? Yeah. It's been a long day. I'm pretty sure that's right. How does that feel?
I mean, that's a lot of money for sure.
5. It's a $1,500 investment, plus whatever these were, which is, let's call it $100 a box, but that's probably less.
About like $20.
$20 a box. Freaking awesome. It's awesome. So on a less than literally $1,600 investment in how many years? 7?
7 years.
7 years turns into $29,500. I couldn't be more proud of you. That's awesome. So real quick, are we investing this? We saving this? What are we doing with it?
Most likely we'll probably reinvest it.
Reinvest it. I love it.
We'll probably save half of it. Okay.
Save half, reinvest the rest. And he's also in the car business, which we've actually linked up pretty good over that. We've bonded over the car business. So pretty cool stuff. So I guess it's my turn to, I'm gonna put this on right here and break the seal. And I'm gonna get my expert. Let's go ahead and explain that. I'm gonna get my expert in here. And his name is Jonathan Hood.
Where? Oh, where's the expert? Oh, me?
Hey, and Mr. Jeremy, here's them acrylics, sir.
Well, about that, happened, so they shut down all the manufacturing for it. So.
Well, and that's okay because we're tight, and we don't say that word on the channel, so we're going to say the illness and we're going to bleep out the other ones. So that's what that was, because we don't want to be demonetized. Look at this friggin' box. Okay, all right, okay. This is just the coolest thing. So here's the thing. I don't care when it comes down to it, and this is probably the prettiest box. You were right when you told me that. So here's the thing. I don't know if you can hear enough bubble wrap right there, but here's the thing. This is my childhood, and you got to realize, I was not for the children out there, because I have a lot of kids that watch the channel, and you actually said that your child watches the channel. Mm-hmm. What I'm gonna take my mic. What does he say when he walks around again?
Like and subscribe to the channel
so
everywhere.
Funny. So hey, like and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because literally look at the crazy things we're doing. But here's the thing. I was not the best child when it comes to this. Were you? Like, did you know, like, we got to buy the first edition box or this box? It's so crazy. I never thought about those things. No. And so now, like, we have them here. So this box is, oh goodness, absolutely beautiful. Wizards of the Coast. I don't know what I just said there, but it's supposed to be Wizards of the Coast. But I just losing my frame of speech over here. Like, I just felt the cards moving there, so I'm like, I'm so sorry, cards. Like, I can't believe I did that. So Jonathan, first box. I know you want to touch this. This box looks 1,000 times better than the Jungle box.
Absolutely. But also, that other wrap is, when you get with the Jungle box, the reason the wrap's so loose is it's got those...
The separation.
The way that it's wrapped, it doesn't have the full seal. It's got just that, what do they call that? Circle seals on the side. And it just loosens up over time. But then again, he also kept this box in fantastic shape. So, I mean, this box looks like it...
Brand freaking new.
It looks like it probably looked on the shelf
Mr. Jeremy,
years ago.
Is this box brand new?
It's brand new from like 25 years ago.
But how awesome is that?
So I mean, so what you're looking for is you're looking for the Wizard. You're looking for the full wrap with the creases on the side, halfway down. I mean,
Sure.
sometimes they vary, but so long as it's not corner creases, not side creases, and definitely not open creases, and definitely, I mean, it's got to be Wizards. I mean, you've seen these things just with regular like wrap on them, and
Right?
people,
Saran wrap with a heat gun.
exactly, it's Saran wrap with a heat gun. No, it's always going to be Wizards from this time frame. I know some periods it's Wizards or it's not Wizards, but this is one of the ones. It's fantastic.
Isn't that freaking
It's
cool?
the cleanest box I've seen in
So-
a very long time.
So we're all three. How old are you?
30.
30. So we're all three very similar in age. That is childhood in a box.
Absolutely.
Isn't that crazy? Okay, so I'm very happy. I'm gonna put this back on my shirt. See, the bad part about money is you don't get to inspect it as closely and fun like this because it's. But you get to inspect these all. And you still have how many boxes do you have left?
I have 3 more.
3 more, and you got a rocket left. And if you ever want to sell that rocket,
And a fossil.
you're gonna let me. Oh, we got a fossil. He got a fossil. I got more money at the house if you want to just ship it. I don't have more money at the house. That wasn't true. That's a lie. Oh, are these the extras? Hey.
I didn't forget.
Weird. Oh, you gave me the Lugia. Yeah. That's yeah. Was that because we didn't have acrylic? No, I'm just kidding.
Made up for the acrylic.
Tightest wrap you've ever seen.
This is my favorite set. Okay, Rocket is my absolute favorite. So you don't get to just have one favorite. Rocket is my absolute favorite set. I would Rocket over base set. Okay, I'm gonna just go with it. I would take Rocket over base set. I would Rocket over base set. But Jim, frickin' challenge. Blaine's Charizard. Blaine's Charizard alone is one of my favorite cards. Right? Blaine's Charizard. I don't know why I got a thing for Blaine, but you know, he's a nice looking bald man. He's an awesome guy.
It's awkward. He's like 7.
Blaine?
Yeah.
Blaine's the old man.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
7D?
7D.
Am I wrong? Did I get that wrong? This is so cool. So here's one thing I don't know. I'm assuming because there's Arcanine, or Arcanine. I said that until like 2 years ago. But there's Arcanine. So Blaine's Arcanine must be in this set as well. I don't know that because it's one of the two. But like, how cool is this set? Because not only do you have not everyone, but you've got the Charizard, you've got the Arcanine, you've got all kinds. I don't know if Sabrina's Gengar's in this one or if she's in the other one, but that's really cool. So Jonathan, would you like to partake?
Yes. Not for any other reason than I just would like to hold it.
Would like to hold it. Here, look. Here, I forget about this. We only brought the one mic. We're low budget here on the channel.
Low budget.
This is called the boom, right? Here, I'm gonna use
That's the boom.
the boom.
Dude, how the boxes back then versus the boxes now
Just so
are
you know,
just
if you scratch that, it's like at least 1,000.
yeah, I'm definitely going to do that with my fingertips. Worry. I mean, look at this thing. I mean,
cursor is so sharp on that thing.
this is how do you do this after 20 years?
Right?
21 years. What this is 90 is this 99 or 2000?
I would say 99. They all came out so fast.
Dude, it was it doesn't say. It says somewhere, but I can't.
We should know more trivia at this point, but we're just really excited.
I mean, but then again, Wizards was the best back then.
Dude,
You know?
Wizards is still, it should stay the best. They still, so after Wizards, so here's a fun fact that I might be incorrect on, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Wizards, when they ended it, right, at Neo Genesis, right, was that right?
Yeah.
Neo Genesis, they didn't do first editions anymore. What a disservice. All right, so now we're gonna get into the theme decks, and we are not gonna spend as much time on these because we still need to go and have some dinner. But, uh-oh, technical difficulties. So how was this going through like customs and stuff? I know you said you had
Honestly,
some
I
concerns.
was nervous because I didn't want them to like have to inspect it and be like, oh, well, what's in there? Well, obviously, when you see bubble wrap 4 boxes, they look like very suspicious.
Right? And what I tell you is like, dude, if that happens, like turn around, I'll come to Utah or something. Like, don't let them pop the seals.
Yeah,
Like-
we gotta see what's inside those guys.
Like Grant, we got to pop the seals for this. Like, man, no, we're like, I'm coming to see you because Utah's actually my favorite state. It's really, as Kayla would say, I like to snow skateboard. I don't know what she said earlier. Look at this. So as you guys will see in the channel in the future, if you hit that notification bell, we bought some starter decks recently. They were not near this nice. But we bought some starter decks at the Comic-Con that we went to, and it was just absolutely awesome. So as you can see, surprise, you get the Vaporeon in this one. The only bad thing about starter decks, and we talked about this, was the glue mark. So typically, not the first edition, if you're fortunate, that'd be great, but the first card is sitting there where the glue goes. Get it together, Wizard, because you ruined a card after you sit there and hold it for so long. But there's a chance it wouldn't, but there's really not. But regardless, really cool. Now, so that was Water Blast. Now you got Lockdown, which we actually picked this up at the Beaumont Comic-Con, which, surprise, you get a Lapras. You're guaranteed a holographic, the one on the back of the card. But in the event that this was able to be a PSA 10, I mean, that pays for the card box 3 times over, even at, my prices versus what you picked them up at. All right, you got Grass Chomper. That's pretty cool. And then, surprise, you're going to get a Clefairy. So, but once again, look at these edges. Super crisp, super nice. You probably have one of the most pristine, can't talk tonight, the most pristine actual, sets I've ever seen. I was going to ask you if you had like a base set box just for fun, but, to swap one out, but I didn't want to get too greedy. I thought it would be cool. I'm sure you have several of them, but, it's because you got a badass collection.
No, I don't.
You don't have one? Oh, you do. You do have one. That's cool. Yeah, but regardless, it's very nice. All right, we are going to get into my favorite series. Now, once again, I have a favorite series and I have a favorite series, and don't ask why. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, I'm excited, so if I want to fumble words and stuff, I can. This is the worst rap job ever. So I'm gonna thank you. Before we get into this, I will show you. He did throw in a few cards for me, so I don't actually have a Lugia. It is the freaking craziest thing. I do not have a Lugia, which is Neogenesis, and that's probably why I stopped collecting as it got a little older. You got Dark Hypno, which is really cool, Dark Magnemite, Alakazam, and then you got a Scyther. So those are the cards he threw in for me, which my favorite, of course, I do enjoy Alakazam and Hypno, but look at that Lugia that is not part of the collection yet, which is really cool. And you have a lot of pack pulls straight to the actual hard cases and sleeves, so that is really nice. I don't even care if it's just a $100 set that stays a $100 set. That would just be a load of fun. But like in this set, and you did tell me this rocket box was sweet. So in this set, they have got Blastoise, you got Charizard. Shout out to Venusaur, he didn't get the make it, but that's okay. Look at the Wizard labels on this box. And to think, like, from what you paid, but like back in the day, these were like $80, $100.
Yeah, like $80.
And they're still $100 this day. I mean, inflation on the new stuff didn't get on there, but inflation on the stuff that became hot. This is freaking crazy. So, all the way from Utah, brought me your collection. I brought you my collection of $100 bills. I would say that this was a hell of a time.
It was a great trip.
Jonathan, would you like to hold this box while we do the outro?
Sure.
So, I'm going to give Jonathan a second with that box. This is awesome. Mr. Jeremy, absolutely pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
And if you enjoy videos like this, please power up that like button, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell. We post videos on Mondays, we post videos on Wednesdays and Fridays, and hopefully what you would call epic content. Like I said, in this video, coming on, and we're going to be on his channel, as well as comment anything you'd like to see in future videos, as well as anything you liked at this video. I mean, there's a few things you might enjoy. And remember, I believe in you 100%. And I know you can do anything that you put your mind to, and never let anyone tell you any differently. Like investing in Pokemon cards, like Jeremy did, and turning it into nearly $30,000. And a free weekend.
A free weekend.
Freaking awesome. Hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon, and I will see you on the next one.